Welcome to The Explainer. Today, we're going to tackle an idea you think you know, honesty. But we're going to look at it in a way that could literally change how you handle every single conversation from here on out.
You've probably heard this before, right? We're taught that honesty is this huge moral virtue. It's all about being a good person and earning those moral brownie points.
But here's the twist. This is the big idea we're exploring today. What if honesty isn't some moral burden you have to carry? What if it's actually a straight-up strategy for your well-being, for your own happiness, and for your own peace of mind?
Okay, so let's get into it. How does looking at honesty this way actually make life better? Well, it all starts with figuring out where all that stress from miscommunication really comes from.
So let's be super clear about what we mean here. Honesty isn't just about doing the right thing anymore. Think of it as a survival tool. It's a conscious strategy you use to protect your own sanity. You know, whenever a conversation goes sideways and leaves you feeling stressed out, that breakdown almost always falls into one of four buckets. But get this, and this is the real game changer. You're only on the hook for two of them.
And this split right here, it's everything. The stuff on the left, whether you lie or you're just not clear, that's your side of the street. It's 100% in your control. But the stuff on the right, when someone else just doesn't get it, or worse, they twist your words on purpose, that's on them. That's their problem, not yours. Just seeing this boundary, really getting it, is your first step to freedom.
So once you see it laid out like this, the path to a less stressful life gets like crystal clear, right? You don't have to spin your wheels worrying about all four of these things. You only need to put your energy where it actually counts.
All right, so if you're only going to focus on what you can actually control, what do? What does this look like day to day? Well, it comes down to this really simple, super powerful two-step plan.
Here's your job, your only job, in any conversation. First, just don't lie. Simple. Don't say B when the truth is A. And second, be incredibly ridiculously clear. Make it almost impossible for someone to misunderstand you. You might even have to say something like, hey, I really want to make sure we're on the same page. Can you tell me what you heard me say?
And this is where you get your freedom back. Because once you've done those two things, you've told the truth and you've been super clear. The outcome is no longer your burden to carry. If there's still a problem after that, you know with total certainty that the breakdown happened on their end. The problem isn't yours anymore. You can just let it go.
And that feeling of freedom, it's not just about dodging stress. When you just nail down your side of the communication equation, you set off this amazing positive chain reaction that makes everything better.
Yeah, this isn't some quick one-time fix. When you practice this strategy, you start this awesome feedback loop that just keeps making your conversations clear and your life a whole lot easier over time.
So what does that look like? Well, for starters, you have way fewer conflicts because you've cut out the main culprits, lies and misunderstandings. And because of that, you build real deep trust. People learn that they can count on what you say. That trust, it makes everything work better. Teamwork, relationships, you name it. But maybe the most important thing is the peace of mind it gives you, because when something does go wrong, it's obvious where the breakdown happened. You know you did your part, and that frees you from carrying the weight of problems that were never yours to solve.
And that right there is the ultimate payoff. This whole strategy is about building a firewall around your peace of mind. It gives you permission to stop wasting all your mental and emotional energy trying to clean up communication messes you didn't even make. And instead, you can point all that energy back towards your own life, your own goals, and your own happiness.
So, let's wrap this all up. What's the one big idea you should take away from all this?
I want you to think of this as your new mantra. Honesty isn't some old-fashioned, stuffy virtue. It's your personal, practical game plan for a calmer, less stressful, and way happier life. It's not about being a good person for them. It's about being smart for you.